Hello everyone, welcome back on Legalese. Today we are going to discuss a new topic, that is transfer of suits, which is given under CPC. So without wasting any further time, let's start the topic. So transfer of suit is a concept which is given under section 22 to 25 of CPC. It basically deals with those type of suits wherein the court has more than one court has the jurisdiction, and the parties want to change the jurisdiction of a court or wants to transfer the case from one court to another court which has the jurisdiction. So it is applicable when two or more courts have jurisdiction, and it is meant for convenience of the parties. If a particular party, suppose the plaintiff has filed a suit in one court, court A, in one city, and court B also has a jurisdiction, and later on the court found out that the plaintiff as well as defendant are more convenient in court B, or the balance of convenience will be in court B, they can transfer a suit from court A to court B. Now, who can transfer it, who can file for the transfer, and what are the powers given to different courts, that is covered from section 22 to 25, wherein section 22 and 23 are read together and they are related to the same concept, or this basically they are extension of each other. While if we talk about 24 is a general power and 25 talks about the power of the Supreme Court. So it is meant to balance the interest of both the parties in the suit. It is not meant only for protection of one party or interest of one party. The language of section 22 says where a suit will be instituted in any one of two or more courts. That means all the courts where the suit can have been instituted. Therefore, it is necessary that all the courts where you are talking about the transfer of suits under 22 should have the jurisdiction to try that particular suit and is instituted in one of such courts. If you remember, we have studied in territorial jurisdiction from section 16 to 20 related to the courts which has the jurisdiction. So a court where the subject matter lies, the court where the cause of action arose, the court where the defendant resides or work for gain or carries on business. All these places have the jurisdiction. So if all these places are different, every other court having jurisdiction over these places will be the court of jurisdiction. If a suit is filed in one court, it can be transferred to another court using this particular provision. Any defendant, 22 is given, and the power to apply for the transfer of suits is given to the defendant after notice to the other parties. Now here, what is the meaning of these other parties? This other parties means the plaintiff, but here S parties, plural is given. So it includes all the plaintiffs in that suit. In addition to that, it also includes the co-defendants. If there are more than one defendant, then one defendant who is filing the application, have to give the notice to other co-defendants as well. Why it is necessary? So as to make them aware, and if there is a need of transfer, everybody can argue if anybody does not want it to get transferred, and then the court can take an informed decision after hearing all the parties. So those defendants may, at the earliest possible opportunity, and in all cases where issues are settled, at or before such settlement. This language is same as that of the section 21, which is related to objection to jurisdiction, that you have to raise this under 22, you have to raise the application for transfer at the earliest possible opportunity. And in case the issues are settled, like the court has proceeded, what issues are to be dealt with before the settlement of the issues, so that there will not be any wastage of time. Apply to have the suit transfer. So an application will be filed to have the suit transferred to another court, and the court to which such application is made, after considering the objections of the other parties, if any, shall determine in which of the several courts having jurisdiction the suit shall proceed. So the court to which you will apply. Now, which court will be that court where you will file an application? Who will decide that out of the court A, B, C, D, which will be deciding the particular suit? Let's say the suit is suit was filed in court B, but the parties want the suit to get transferred to court D. Who will decide whether the D court can take up that matter? So before whom you will file that application? For that purpose, we will refer to section 23. So let's move to section 23. So it applies in three situations, or basically three types of situations are provided where the application can be filed. So where the several courts having jurisdiction are subordinate to same appellate court, then the application under section 22 shall be made to that appellate court. Okay, this all is given under section 23. If they come under different appellate court, then and under the same high court, then that to the high court. If under different high courts, then application should be made in that particular high court within local limits of jurisdiction, the court in which the suit brought is situated. I'll explain to you one by one. Let's say there are two courts in a there are two courts in Nagpur wherein the suit is pending. So one is Junior Division 1 and the other one is also Junior Division 2. These two courts are subordinate to District Court of Nagpur. So if let's say the suit was filed in Junior Division 1, but the other court also has the jurisdiction. This Junior Division 2 also has the jurisdiction. And the defendant wanted to get transferred from Junior Division 1 to Junior Division 2. An application under Section 22 will be filed under the District Court, and then the District Court will decide if it is to be transferred or not. If it decides after giving notice to all the parties in that suit that it should be transferred, then such order will be given and the suit will be transferred from JD1 to JD2. The other example is when it comes under different appellate courts. So again, let's take an example. One suit is pending in Mumbai and one suit is Mumbai lower court and other suit so this is pending in Mumbai lower court and the other court which has the jurisdiction is in Pune and the third court is in Nagpur. So there are three courts which has the jurisdiction, but these all three courts does not come under the appellate jurisdiction of same district court. There are different district court for each place. So let's say it was decided by it was filed before Junior Division 1. Junior Division 2 of Pune district and Junior Division 3 of Nagpur district also have the jurisdiction. But since all these courts do not come under the appellate jurisdiction of one district court, so what will you do? You will see their high courts. Since all of them come before the same high court, that is the Bombay High Court. Division can be any division, but it comes within the jurisdiction of Bombay High Court. So an application to this high court will be filed by the defendant to transfer the suit from Junior Division 1 to either 2 or 3 according to the arguments of all the parties interested in the suit. The third situation is a little bit complicated. It talks about when these courts are in different states, or basically comes under the jurisdiction of different high courts. So let's take an example that one suit is pending, or basically one suit which was filed is in Mumbai. The other courts that have the jurisdiction to try that particular suit is take an example of let's say Bhopal. Sorry, yes. So one is Bhopal Court, which has the jurisdiction. One is Mumbai, where the suit is filed. So Junior Division 1 of Mumbai suit is filed. Another court which has the jurisdiction is in Bhopal, Junior Division of Bhopal. And the third court is, let's say, in Delhi. Okay, these are the three courts which have the jurisdiction. Now, where will you file the application? So since the high courts are also different, which have the jurisdiction over these courts. So as per section 23 subclause C, it says that you will file in that court where to that high court where the suit was first brought. So the suit was first brought in this particular court. So you will file an application for transfer in Bombay High Court. So Bombay High Court will decide whether it is to be transferred to Bhopal Junior Division Court or Delhi Junior Division Court after giving notice to all the parties and hearing all the parties. If the court is satisfied, then only the suit will be transferred from these court to any other court. So this is what is given under section 23. Now we have section 25 as well, which talks otherwise. That will be covered in the next part of this video. So stay tuned how what section 25 talks about, and we'll also understand section 24, and we will also see the difference or the anomaly between section 23 and section 25. So stay tuned for such videos. Thank you.